Everybody, happy Thursday to everybody. Hopefully, everybody's doing very well. And we're just waiting for the special guest to come into the live and everything. Hopefully, you guys can hear me very well. So, I know that you guys spent, your precious times getting ready for this interview with this special artist. So, we're here. We're just waiting. Okay, here you go. Hi, everybody. Hey, Issa. Hey, Alan. Hi.
Oh, oh my gosh. Hold on. This is so close to me.
No, you're good.
I just realized that. Okay, now we have some
No,
space.
you're good. You're good.
Let
Don't
me
worry.
get the
Don't worry.
volume
Hi,
up.
Anthony.
How are
Good. How are
you?
you?
I'm doing good. It's so good to see
It's good to
you.
see you too. Now, everybody on right here, who you see as my special guest over here, is my longtime friend, and you guys know is a dedicated and one of the most biggest people on the K2 spot is my darling friend, Miss Issa Marina. So, welcome her to the show, you guys.
Hi. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh. I was just thinking before I got logged on, like I don't know how you found me because it was during 2020. I'll say that in case any
Oh,
words
I
or
can tell
whatever.
you. I can tell you where it was from. I can tell you.
Where?
Um, I don't know if you know this blog site called You Know I Got Soul.
Yes. Oh my God. Do they still exist? I
They
hope
sure
so.
do. They haven't put
Okay.
out, they still put out stuff, but that's how I found you.
Oh, yo, oh my gosh. That's when I was like fresh grinding all the
I know,
showcases.
cause how a lot of you guys don't know, we found each other because I found her on You Know I Got Soul, and she had a song that you guys probably remember when they
Yeah.
rebooted TRL on
Yeah,
MTV.
take
A
it
song
slow.
called Take It Slow.
Yeah, that's
But
that's that song. That song.
yes, it was
Power
that
ballad.
song right there. And then
Yeah.
she had other good songs also. But I know we don't have that much time with my girl
I
right here, even though it's
know. We got a good amount of time
we got a
though.
good amount of time.
We
But I'm
got a
just
good
saying
amount
so
of
that way they know you have your respectful time because you have a lot going on too. But Issa Marina, let everybody know who you are. Even though we for those who don't know who she is, you can reintroduce yourself to the K2 Spot crew.
Reintroducing myself, my name is Issa Marina. I'm a singer-songwriter originally from the Bronx, New York, currently based in Miami. I started out in opera. I have a new single out called Pa mí and Volver. Well, two new singles, I should say.
Soon
One
as
is
sing,
Pa
yeah,
mí. Pa mí
exactly.
came out
2 days ago?
on
Was it
Tuesday.
2 days ago? 2 days ago, I think.
On Tuesday, and Volver came out a month ago because we're working towards the EP finally after almost, oh my gosh, for
Oh my
over
goodness.
4 years. But it's been
Has it
three
been
years
that
since,
long?
yes, it's been 3 years since fully new music has come out. I have three EPs out right
Up
now:
your luck.
Montage, Mirrors Volume 1, True Colors.
Oh
Performances are
my
coming up.
gosh.
There are new music videos out. I performed live on TRO when they were doing the reboot. For Keisha Cole for a
Yeah, you
competition as
sure did.
well.
With Keisha Cole. Yeah, you sure did. I forgot
I,
about that.
I've done a lot of mini tours. I've been singing more in Spanish and Spanglish, but obviously, as the EP unfolds, there English language full songs on there. Like
Appreciations with that.
we're diverse. We're diverse over
Exactly.
here. So yes, I'm a digital marketing maven as well. I didn't used to talk about it a lot before, but I do that as well, and that's been helpful to me. But also just it's something that I like to do. I do like digital marketing as a part of what I do. And yeah.
Because the moment I posted your promo flyer, you had all the guys going crazy.
Oh Lord.
They're hitting me up personally like, yo, who is she right there? I'm like, That's like my sister.
Y'all
Where's
better go and
from?
support the music and get to the
Support the music
streams
while
in
y'all
Spotify and
exactly.
Apple Music.
Yeah,
Don't just like the
exactly.
pictures. Click
So
on
y'all
those
support the music
links
too.
and support.
Even though we already know where you've been, you know where you came from, and you already did that introduction. How's 2025 treating you lately?
I would say 2025 has been it's been a good year. Like I'd be scared to say like, and I say that in the sense of I say good because it's been it much better place than I was in 2024. That doesn't mean it doesn't have its hard moments, but the highlight so far has been being able to put out this new music that it took me almost 4 years to make, get together, get the people that I needed to get together to even create the music in the first place and take the ideas and lyrics and demos that I
Hmm.
have and bring them to life, get the music videos together. Like all of these pieces take so much time sometimes, especially when I had started the project, like uh during 2020 and a few years after that, I was like pivoting, I was
Hmm.
moving, I was going through a lot of those like big life changes.
Hmm.
So it was kind of like I had to start over, kind of, not fully, because there was a foundation there, but kind of figure out like, okay, where am I going to next? So I feel like 2025 has been like finally being at the stage of like, I could finally share these things. I'm so happy. Like
Exactly.
I've been in the trenches for so long. I could finally start to share. So that's been really nice and has made me feel really good of like, wow, like even just today, and last night I was at Chris Brown Breezy
Yeah,
Bowl.
I see you was
Oh
there
my god, I had the
because it was
time of
like you and all my other friends were there. I'm like, well, damn,
I
really?
had the time of my life. I'm so grateful I did. I had a great time. I needed it. But even being there like re-inspired me, like, okay, like it's time to get out to do your shows. Your new
Hmm.
music is out. All of this is going on. So 2025 is good. It's been its things. I'm not happy, with the state of the world.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I'm grateful for the good things that are shining through, to still be in contact with good people like you, and the things that are unfolding as they unfold. Yeah.
Exactly. Because shit, we've been in contact. We are always in contact. So
Yeah.
when you guys don't know what we're doing, we be talking a lot. When you guys don't see it on camera, we
Yeah.
talk all the time. Because
We do. We do.
because since you got a big, since you got your team has expanded a lot
Ah,
and everything, they try to ask me who can I send such. And I was like, oh,
oh my god.
excuse me, ma'am.
It only took almost 15 years, but
Yeah,
but it takes time
and of course it
sometimes.
takes time.
Yeah.
Okay, so since you've already brought up everything what you've been up to and everything, how are you feeling now that you got this new project coming out? You got the two singles out there. Like
Yeah.
if like how you say you have the two singles out there, let everybody know the two current singles you have out right now.
The two current singles are number one, Volver, and the other one is Pa' Me, which came out this week. And they both have their music videos. They're both out. Consume, stream, watch, share, all of the things. And I feel now that we're officially like, okay, now that the second single is out, I was like, okay, we're
Hmm.
officially working towards having the full EP out.
Exactly.
So that has it. The realization really hit me this week. You would think it would have hit me sooner, but it didn't. It hit me this week, and I'm like, oh wow, like I gotta
It's really
start.
there.
It's really there. So it makes me excited. I'm looking forward to the release for people to hear the other two singles because they're going to be very different
Hmm.
from the latest one and the previous. We're in lovey-dovey land right now.
Yeah,
The next two,
it's gonna be
I don't
differently.
know. I
It's gonna
don't
be
know.
differently.
Be a little different. So I'm excited about that too, to share that and just like, open that chapter and indulge in it, and then be able to like move on to another chapter too, and like, oh, how can I develop now my sound from here? Oh, Goody, love her. She's amazing. Shout out to
How are you?
Brazil.
How
I
are you?
Can we just take a pause? Like, I'm just
Of
so grateful
course.
for all of the amazing followers in Brazil, in Colombia, in Mexico, in Venezuela. Like, the support from South America has been amazing. Like it's blown me away. And from the South too. Like it was insane when my publicist had sent out like the press release, and you wait to see like
Mm-hmm.
who's gonna post, who's gonna cover, who's gonna interview you. Oh my gosh, like Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, like I'm just so happy. Virginia, with all the
Mm-hmm.
love that the South has given. It's just been so so sweet, honestly, so sweet.
Because we love you. We
I'm
love
so
you.
grateful. I'm so grateful.
You know we
But
love you. Well, you know we've gone back for over 5 years.
yeah.
And they
Period.
show the thing on emoji, so we're doing just in case you see a heart thing, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
But what's everything going on? Do you have the? Can you let us give us this? What's the name of the new EP's called? And when it's
Yes.
going to come out?
No, absolutely. I can tell y'all it's gonna come out some point in the fall. I can't give y'all a date just yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called Eros. So it's named after the Greek god Eros of love. So the
Oh.
EP covers, each song covers a different facet of love in a
Mm-hmm.
relationship, being single. So like the honeymoon phase, the ooh, I don't know, is it a situationship phase? Do we want to get back together phase? That was what Volver was about. By me, it's more like, oh, we just having fun, honeymoon, but situationship, but I don't know, but I'm gonna roll with it. And then
Uh,
the next two talks about like, this is toxic, I'm out.
yeah. Okay.
And
I
and
got you.
then also another facet of love, which is self-love. You have to love yourself. Like
Exactly.
you could love somebody all day long. You could be in the healthiest relationship, but if you don't genuinely have a solid connection to yourself and who you are, you're either going to self sabotage, you might overlook certain things that you should be paying attention to, or you'll just, I mean, be in this perpetual state of like longing and I don't know. And
Mm-hmm.
you still have to live life. Like,
Exactly.
you can't just stop because I have a relationship or because I don't have one or because I'm wait. You have to love yourself. So that's why I named it Eros, because it really is, each song covers a different facet of love and what that means.
Okay. Now you know this the main. This couple questions I'm gonna ask this right here.
Ah,
We'll get back to the music and everything, but you know everybody gonna want to know
mhm.
because they probably looking like, what is she nationality wise?
Oh my god.
Please let everybody know. Even though I know the answer to this question, let
Okay,
me
yes,
ask it
I
so they
know
know.
you know
But
this.
we have to ask. We have to let people know what's going on.
So I am Afro Latina with a diverse racial background.
Mm-hmm.
My mother is Dominican, my father is Cuban, and I'm originally from the Bronx, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a lot going on back there in the background. We just gonna stick to the two main ones. Obviously, I'm black presenting, and that's what we're gonna stick to.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
The end. I was like, the end.
Okay. No, no, hey, nothing else left to say on that one right there. And here's the number. Here's the other question, so that we
Oh
get this
Lord.
off. We get this off our chest. Well, for everybody, because I get people asking this question: are you single? Or are you with somebody?
I'm with somebody, may not be with somebody, maybe the man in my music video. I don't
You know, I
know.
was about to ask you about
But
that one right there. You
but
know, I was
you
about to
got
go there with that one.
you gotta stay tuned to the singles, to the video, and all of that to see what's going on. You
Okay.
gotta stay locked into that.
Because you know everybody kept because everybody saw the video, so
I know,
everybody kept
I
saying
know.
they're like, "Is this her boyfriend?" You know, I got people asking me about to kill me when I
My
post
man,
the
my
post.
man.
They're like, "Is that her man or man?" I'm like, "Listen, I'll ask her, but I can't guarantee you're gonna get a great
I know.
answer or not."
They gotta stay tuned in. They
They
gotta
gotta
stay
stay
tuned
tuned for
in to
that
see
right
how it
there.
unfolds. If he makes it to the end, then he's my man.
Okay, then that's all we had to know right there. Okay, now since we've gone into music and everything,
Yes.
what else have you been doing since you've been since you've been recording the EP and everything? What else new can you really say you've been up to lately?
Yes, definitely very heavily involved in how in my artist development,
Hmm.
recently working with a new vocal coach, not because of any issues with my previous coach, but he no longer teaches. So that was a new journey, like moving on to a new vocal coach. I had worked with him for well over 10 years. Well over 10 years. I worked with him since I left high school. So
Ooh.
that was a big change for me to kind of like, oh my God, I gotta find a new coach, because I still like to have that guidance. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's very important to continue to develop your craft. So working with a new coach, and I'm so grateful for my new vocal coach. She's been a great guide for me and helping me be kinder to myself, be kinder to my instrument as well. Like, hey, you don't need to over rehearse, or hey, these are your songs. If you need to lower the key, if you need to switch it around because your throat is feeling weird because you've been doing all this press, or
Mm-hmm.
you've been working till late night,
Mm-hmm.
getting your things together because this economy is, you know, you have to let your voice relax. You can't hurt yourself
Overdo it.
like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah. So that's been an amazing thing, and obviously that's something that I've been working on. And then also just taking care of my health, my mental health, my physical health,
Mm-hmm.
my body, working very hard just in general with digital marketing, with for my things, and then for also other artists and other companies. That's been really nice too, helping other artists find like their niche audiences and building things out for them so their communities can grow. I think that's been like one of the things I didn't expect to fulfill me as much, but it has,
Mm-hmm.
because I've been through the trenches with it. And
Yeah,
so I understand more like, hey, like you may not see 100,000 followers overnight, but
exactly.
you will see 20,000 or 30,000 or 50,000 that are locked in with you. And that's
Exactly.
and that's what counts. You don't want millions or thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that they're not going to click on the links, they're not going to stream, they're not going to share, they're not going to speak with you. They're just there to look at a pretty face and that's it, or
Exactly.
just be a number. You would want, even if it's less and slowly building over time, people that are actually locked in with you. They're invested. They want to get to know you. They understand. And also, it's just nice, like seeing that growth. Everything is different for everyone. There's room for everybody. So
I agree.
that has been really nice to do for other artists and other companies, just helping them kind of remember like, hey, it's not that nobody cares about your stuff, it's just that stuff is so oversaturated right now. We just need to
Mm-hmm.
figure out basically what works for you. Like that's all it is, like what works for you, who's here for you, because somebody is looking for what you have. So that all of those things combined have kept me busy AF.
I
And
hear you.
obviously like working on the videos and um making things better with it each video, and like every time a song releases, like okay, like I like to review and just reflect and think, okay, I could have done this better here, maybe I could
Mm-hmm.
organize myself a little better here for the next one, and things like that, because it's always good to become better so you could be a better leader and work more
More
and
harder.
work better with your team, and how you designate things and all of the things. So yeah.
Out of all your projects that you've done, even though the current project that you have coming out soon, what's your favorite project you've ever done?
Mm. Oh man. I guess, I'm not saying it because it's the newest, but this might be my favorite. And it's more so because of the process
Mm-hmm.
and and who I am now. This was the first project I did just fully me,
Mm-hmm.
like not worried about what somebody else's image for me is,
Mm-hmm.
um because I had to do jumpstart everything, kind of like refreshed and
Mm-hmm.
pick and see. Like I really, honestly, everyone that I've worked with, I love, I enjoy. Nothing was forced. And I just said I just want to record songs. I don't want to necessarily record to prove anything. I feel like with the other EPs, and that's the thing, I have such wonderful songs on those EPs that I'm so proud of, that I love, and yes, that I did enjoy making, but the circumstances under which I was creating in for the other three EPs was just, wasn't the best. When I say
Mm-hmm.
wasn't the best, just like, how sometimes the industry can be. And so I'm just very, I feel like you feel that energy though with the visuals that have come out and the content that has come out with the newer stuff. if to me at least it feels fresh because I feel fresh. I feel good. I feel uplifted when I was creating it. Yes, I was working hard. I was like, oh my god, I'm overwhelmed, but I still felt
Second.
uplifted.
Okay.
I still felt uplifted. So I would say Eros is gonna have to take it for that one. Now I love them all for different reasons, but that is gonna be my favorite because it's the most mine.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that because I know when you do certain stuff, I know you're like, oh my gosh, am I doing this? Am I doing that right?
Yeah.
Because it seemed like what the two new singles and everything and the videos,
Hmm.
it seems like it's more of a sassier side of you, like a sassy
Yes.
yet fierce side of you.
Yeah, I feel like the newer songs show more of my personality. Like my first EP montage, like it was really proving like my vocal chops. That was such a focus, like to prove you can really sing, which is great. But it's like, whoa, like I really was like pipes galore on every song on that EP, which was a lot of stress vocally for me and just mentally, like, oh my god, I gotta prove that I'm the best at this. It was just like unnecessary stress. My second EP, oh, such a beautiful EP, but a lot of those songs came from way too much pain. And just a lot of the things that happened with that team were not, I mean, it kind of, quite frankly, kaput the process,
Hmm.
but, I feel like that was a testament to my tenacity, I will say, because I was tested a lot on all levels creating it. And then True Colors, again, those some of my favorite songs are on there as well.
You had some great songs on that one.
Oh my God, I love True Colors. But that was another one, like again, like it's the not even the business stuff, but who you work with and do things with is so crucial to your work. It can make or break an experience. It could skew how you see it. So
Hmm.
again, like having now, yes, it took much longer to create
Hmm.
this newer one. It's a shorter EP. And yes, I had to pivot, but I'm so much happier. And I've had my moments of yes, the trenches, and I don't know where I'm gonna get this money, what I do this,
Hmm.
but it just came from a more healed place, a more genuine place with the team I was working with. I've been blessed to work with. I'm so grateful for every individual that's contributed on all levels. And so, yeah, the experience, and I feel like the output, like it just made me able to be sassier and be more in my energy because I was in a safe space. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Now who are your musical inspirations that you've heard that you've been not really heard, but who you've been listening to when you
Mhm.
did this project compared to the past projects? Because I know you're a huge Mariah Carey
Oh,
fan
I
and
mean, Mariah's
everything.
always in there. I feel like you could always hear her because
It's all
I
good, Bessie.
always.
You good? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Bessie. Hey, Chris. I feel like Mariah's always in there because I feel like she encapsulates a lot of that feminine energy that I've always looked up to, like with the wardrobe, the sound, and just even musically, the type of songwriting, the harmonies. That's influence is always there. So I was listening to a lot of Mariah Carey, but I was listening to a lot of her I listened a lot of Charm Bracelet album.
Great
I was
album. That's a
listening,
great album.
yeah, the Charm Bracelet album and Rainbow. I was listening to a lot during
So that's
that
another great one.
time.
That's a great one too.
Yeah, and then other artists that I was listening to a lot during that time: Mariah the Scientist, Kali Uchis, and they're more contemporary, and I
Hmm.
love them because I feel like they're very much again reflecting that very feminine, vulnerable energy, lover girl energy, who is me at my heart.
Hmm.
And so I enjoyed them a lot, and they just reminded me like, hey, you don't need to be like doing the most. Just express yourself really for what it is in your writing. So
Hmm.
with the newer songs, because of those influences, I was able to connect with my own lyrics more, and my writing more. As simple as something could be, but I played around a lot with similes, inflections, and things like that, metaphors. So that was really fun for me, and that influenced a lot of the writing. And then a lot of Latin artists that I listened to growing up. La India was a big one. I love her so much. a lot of old school reggaeton to see like, okay, what about my culture, even bachata, like para me has a lot of that Dominican bachata influence. Like
Mm-hmm.
we brought in one of my favorite guitarists to work with, Lucas J. Shine, to like lay down the guitar, and I'm like, no, this can't be done on the computer. Like we could, but I don't want that. Like have you like come and add the guitar and give that flavor to it. So it kind of like, yes, it's an up tempo, more poppy reggaeton,
Exactly.
ish song, but it does have that bachata influence. So I mean, I could go on forever. And I guess my Nipsey Hustle playlist, that's the only playlist I listen to when I'm working out and when I'm getting stuff done. So I will say all of those things combined and all of those artists, that's what I was listening to. And I think that's why you guys see more of that sassy energy. That's why I was able to even have the energy and the tenacity to get things done
Mm-hmm.
and just push forward. And I feel like because of all the people that I'm referencing, they were very honest in their lyrics. That's what you're hearing now too. Like it's just like, let's be honest about it. We have situationships sometimes, like come on, like
Exactly.
give me a break. Or like sometimes you do want to get back with your ex. It's, you can't just shut off, press the I don't love you anymore button and then just start over fresh. So I feel like it helped me be able to, listening to those people come through with the lyrics.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just be real about what
Oh, I
has
feel you on
happened.
that. I
Yeah,
feel
like
you on
just be
that.
real about what has happened. Like even though it's not happening now, it happens. We've all been
Things
there.
happen.
Hmm.
Now you have a question. Say
I
from
see. I see it.
like, hey Issa, how do you balance staying true to your artistic vision while adapting to trends?
Mm.
That's a good question because I was just about to ask my sister that question.
One thing that has really helped me has been anytime that I'm about to do something, even content. I think I started to train myself to think, okay, I like this piece of content, for example. I would like
Mm-hmm.
to do something like that, or like even with the content creation piece. Let's just go back in general. Like right now, that's like you have to make content. Like, and I'm not gonna sit here and like I enjoy making it every single day. That's not true. I don't think anybody really does
No,
every
I feel you
single
on that
day,
one.
all the time. No, especially with all the responsibilities we have just day to day. And the first thing that helped me was getting real with myself. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you do a lot of things just day to day to survive and make sure you're good as a human
Mm-hmm.
to live on this planet. So I had to basically mentally separate, the artist and those expectations of what I was seeing online versus Issa the person, and then be real with myself and be like, okay, this is your real life situation, right? But
Mm-hmm.
you have to incorporate this part. So now that we're clear on those things, what are other smaller ways, realistic ways that you could bring that into the fold? And just being honest about that with yourself. And also, going back to sometimes you do have to pivot, but going back to basics.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of times I have like a little book journal, and I actually took a course for this, which was for artist branding.
Mm-hmm.
And just to get clear about who am I as an artist for real. F everybody telling me whatever executives or whatever who they think I should be. Who am I?
Who are
So
you? That's what I
who
want to
who
know.
do I interpret myself as an artist to be? Who do I want to be? So once I got into that actually and got clear, wrote those things down, okay, now it's like, oh my God, this is who I am. I have a point of reference because it's written down. So anytime I'm doing anything, I'm like, go back to this. Like, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
All the pressure is fine, but you trying to be someone else or pressure yourself into doing more than you realistically can, or, and yes, you can delegate things. Like, that's one thing I had to learn to do. Like, it's okay to trust again. You could find the right people within your budget to delegate things, or the people that ask them, hey, do you think, I know you're good at this, and I think you're kind of good at this, or you're maybe good at this. Can you help me here?
Mm-hmm.
And work something out. So, it really goes back to that self-awareness and taking pauses to reflect,
Mm-hmm.
and just be real with yourself, get clear on who you are to you, and remember that you are more than a product, an artist, a singer. Like you're a human first. Like you have
Mm-hmm.
to take care of that piece first. and then the other piece, and find that middle point so that you don't go crazy or start doing things that you don't feel comfortable doing. Like I know myself. I don't like doing certain things like in a video or a camera. Like, I like to be sensual and sassy. Like that's my thing. But I don't like to do too much because I'm not even
Yeah.
like that in real life. So then that's
Hey,
the other thing. Like you got to be real with yourself. Like who are you for real?
that's true.
You know.
No, exactly. Now, who? Now, now, here's two questions that are going to be back to back. I'm going to give you, and if you don't want to answer them, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First question is, who's the dream collaboration you would like to have on a future project, like an EP, maybe an album?
Oh my gosh. Now after I went to the concert, I'm like, dang, I need a song with Chris Brown. Oh, okay. Obviously, my dream collab is gonna be Mariah, like a big, like high
Yeah.
level collab.
Well, I should have said
Obviously,
collaboration, so that way it would have sounded better.
no, 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 no. A high level like Mariah, Chris Brown, Rihanna, like especially Rihanna. I feel like with the Caribbean vibes, like oh my god, we could do so many amazing things. But then also like contemporary artists, like even Mariah the Scientist, Kali Uchis, like a lot of the people that I mentioned before.
Hmm.
Kaylani, love Kaylani. She's
Yeah.
amazing. And her single Folded and is doing amazing now
Hi,
and
Lawrence.
Unfolded.
Now,
Um,
how you feel about the? I don't mean to cut you off. How you feel about the whole Mariah Carey and like Kaylani, and I think his name is
I love it.
Shasia.
Was so cute. Sugar, sweet.
Yeah, Sugar Sweet. Yes.
I love it. And this is what I do love about Mariah. Like she's gonna collaborate with the girls. I think that's a nice. She's always been a super collaborator. Like
Hmm.
she has a ton like of people that she's brought on board and things like that across genres, especially in hip hop and R&B. I feel like she really brought that to the forefront, just having more pop leaning or just main stage singers collaborating more with R&B and hip hop artists. I like it. I love that, and I love that she's giving like different girlies a chance. Like that's a big deal.
For real.
That's a big deal for Shinsia and Kehlani, and I'm like really happy for them and like excited, and I admire that about Mariah. I like that.
Okay. Now here's the next question I'm going to ask you right there. With all this going on right here,
Mm.
um, what can you describe about yourself that people wouldn't really know? From the further projects, you had other different sounds and
Hmm.
different attitudes and different moods of this. Your projects.
Hmm.
What is the vibe that Issa see herself in a few words right now, personally, with this new EP coming out, and just in general about yourself?
I would say number one is a love goddess for sure. I've always sung songs about love and that love is my thing. Whether it's romantic love, friendship love, familial love, self-love, being in love and out of love and recuperating, like I'm definitely that like feminine divine representation in that sense. And I would say even mystic because a lot of people do come to me for advice in music, online,
Hmm.
in my personal life, random strangers in the streets. And in my music, I do try to give that, like, even if it is a sadder song, like, I'm going to give you some hope in there. I'm going to give you some of that, like, wait, you may not see everything, but it'll be okay. Things are going to work out. And then lastly, I would say Phoenix because I've had to rise a
Rise
lot
from the
from the
ashes.
ashes. I've had to pivot a lot and do it quickly. I will say that one thing about my journey has been like, okay, you got to pivot now. And it's like, okay, I guess I'll do it. And I've been able to do it and get it done and be grateful for it later, even if I didn't understand it in the moment. So I would say that Love Goddess, Mystic, and Phoenix.
Gotcha. Well said. Now I know we're getting close to the end because I know Miss Issa has a lot going on. We have a few
We
more
gotta, we
minutes with
gotta do
her,
our
but if
work.
anybody have any,
Things. We gotta get it
we
together.
got to get together and everything. But does anybody have any questions for Issa that maybe we haven't talked about, or maybe I haven't
I don't
discussed, or maybe
know.
she hasn't mentioned? But while you guys are getting your questions together, it's another question that just came to my mind when it came to
Mm.
you. Is Who's the biggest celebrity that you found out that loves your music? You know, when they've seen all your everything that you've done lately, who really surprised you and say, Issa, I'm a huge fan of yours, and you fanned out on?
Mm.
Or
Wait,
have you
hold
had
on.
this, or have you had this experience yet?
That hasn't happened just yet, but it might be close because what I was gonna say, I've noticed in the past few months, like a lot of people that like you never know who's watching. Like even
Mm.
Maya, I love
I would
Maya.
love if you and her did something.
I love her so much and her BET performance, but I've seen like people that I love, like from growing up and that I grew up with, I should say, in the stories or liking things. I have like a bunch of screenshots saved, but that big moment hasn't happened just yet. But hopefully soon, because I've seen the people in there.
Now, the moment that you and Maya do something, or you and Mariah do something, or Chris
Oh my
Brown, please
God.
call me on it. We gonna claim it. You said,
Oh my
where do you
God.
see yourself in the next 2 or 3 years?
Definitely for sure with a major official debut album out, touring, family, doing all of the things, and really because of the work that I've been putting in and that I'm putting in now, seeing things flourish at a higher level for sure. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna put in the work. I'll do the kicking and screaming sometimes, but the work is gonna get put in.
I know that's right.
Hmm.
Anybody else have any other questions for Issa? Now, how do you feel like your image has changed a lot from when you first came out to up to now? Also, that's just my question.
I
Why
know.
everybody's got the question? Because I know you've gone through different looks and everything.
I know. I think my image has changed and it's gonna go back to the sound too and just me knowing myself more and being in a feeling safe and healing and growing. I feel very much more settled, like, and happy with how my image has developed because I curated it according to
Exactly.
my liking and just being myself. Honestly, like I feel like before I experimented with a lot of looks. We had the pixie cuts. I was honey blonde. I've been blonde, the red, and
Red.
all the things. The red was fun though. I can't go.
The red looked great on you. I will say that.
I love the red. Too hard to maintain though. But I feel like now, you know, those looks, I love them, but they were very much so influenced by outside sources.
Gotcha.
So my who I am now, even like the blue, I was just like I always used to like funky colors like that in
Yeah.
my hair when I was a kid. And even the blue, like, the love goddess mystic, I love the color blue. It's the color of the ocean, and the ocean has so much depth. Like, we don't know all of what is down there actually, like scientifically all hasn't been discovered. So through my music, my lyrics, the visual, like, yes, you're seeing, I'm telling some of these stories in these oceans, but
Hmm.
all hasn't been discovered. There's so much more to know, and to come along on this ride with me on this journey. So now I'm much more settled, like I mentioned, like the same way in my sound, in the outside, how I want to look,
That's
how
what's up.
I want to sound.
Exactly.
And it's more natural to me, like not about looking like whoever this person. Oh, look like this one, or this one's doing this. No, no, no. It's how
Exactly.
I want to look. I realized, so I was like, I need to be healthier. Like that was a big thing for me. I need to sleep more. I need to eat better. Like I'm doing
Hmm.
all these things. Like I have to. So that was
Hey,
the influence as well. Like, yes, very happy with that. Like you have
shout,
to look how
yeah,
you
exactly.
want to look,
Exactly.
whatever that means to you. I feel like that's where people get it twisted with the trends and stuff. Like
Hmm.
if you go with that, you're gonna drive yourself crazy.
Exactly. Now, shout out to my friends Lawrence Hicks Wilson. He said exactly. But underscore
Thank
the real King David
you. That's
underscore
so nice. Thank you so much.
he put not
He's
a
been locked in.
exactly, he put not a question, but I want to say I admire you as an artist. Keep it up. I know it's hard work. I admire all artists.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, I appreciate that so much. No, but yeah, y'all look how you want to look, sound how you want to sound. Like, do what's true to you because trying to keep up
Hey.
with other people and what they got going on is just. I know it sounds like, oh, you always hear that when, oh, yeah, that's corny. No, but it is true. Like, life is so much better and easier, or at least it makes the harder moments easier to get through
Hmm.
when you're true to yourself and
Okay.
when you're on code with yourself. A lot of people just do whatever, they don't be on code,
Exactly.
it's a hot mess and it's chaos. And it's just like
Exactly.
you don't have to live like that. Just be you. Like even now, like I
Exactly.
was seeing a lot online how like now being super thin again is trending, which is crazy.
Oh my
Or
gosh, are you
like
serious?
yeah, like in the early 2000s or like
Oh,
BBLs or not BBLs and having the, it's so much discourse over so many different things and it's just like everyone was created in their own special way.
yeah.
Like be
Just
the
be
best
yourself, you
you.
guys.
Like I'm
Yes,
just
exactly what my sister just said. Y'all be
yes,
yourself.
be
Cause I
yourself.
was just
Like
watching the other night. It's a show that's on E called Botch Rewind,
oh my goodness, I've watched it.
and it was kind of good to see certain people who, who rewind stuff they did in the past. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give away too much, y'all, because if you gotta want to see, you gotta watch it. But while we getting into that, while I'm saying that, didn't mean to cut you off. But what does Issa like to watch on your free time when you're not doing nothing?
Y'all. Believe it or not, well, I love Real Housewives.
Nothing
I
wrong with
did
that.
have
I
to
do too.
yeah, I had to pause because I was watching Miami. I had to pause because I don't like how they're doing Gertie this season. I don't.
Oh
It's
no, Gertie
very.
been checking them girls.
I see some of the reviews with oh my gosh, what's his name? Kempire and people like that on
Kim is
YouTube.
actually a good friend of mine.
Oh my god. I
I know
love
Kim.
Kempire.
I've known him for over like what I say 14, 15 years. I know him. That's how I know him.
Wow. No, I be tuned into Kempire and the something Ashley. Brook
Ashley, is it Ashley
Brooklyn,
Shy
Brooklyn
Wheeler?
Ashley. I can't remember, but Real Housewives number one. And then honestly, I love YouTube. I love watching different vloggers, especially vloggers from like countries that I would like, oh, I would live there or I want to see what it's like to be there. So like I watch vloggers from Dubai, Sweden, like just to see like what's up over there. And then yeah, my mom was the one who told me lately, like, you need to get some new shows or something else. You can't just be on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. So she doesn't talk like that. I'm exaggerating.
Yeah.
But she told me, she told me, she was so sweet. She was like, you can't just be on YouTube. We need to like get your TV and all your stuff together, which she'll help you later. So you could tune into some of these other shows. And I'm like, okay, okay. I haven't seen a series in a long time, but I'm just right now Real Housewives and vlogs.
It's too many. I have to tell you off camera.
It's
You
a
and I have to
lot.
talk off camera if we gonna talk about all that.
Yeah.
I want y'all to know everything we should not talk about, but it's a lot of
Like,
stuff that I could tell you about.
mm, but yeah.
Yeah. Anybody have any more questions for Issa before we about to
Let
wrap
us
up?
now be. Yes, Potomac. I love because I'm
Potomac
seeing
and
now.
Salt Lake City.
Yes, I'm glad.
Boy, those
I
current seasons are gonna be crazy.
I have to get into Salt Lake City, but Potomac, I had it again. Like with Miami, I had to stop because I get so irritated. Like when I see people being treated unjustly, I'm just like, oh, like it just. I can't watch it. It really makes me upset. Oh yeah, none of us watch TV.
Hi, Alvin. I see you on here.
I'm
No, but
screaming because that's too real. It's true. I was like, I don't know. Like I
no, it's like I had to do that currently with the season that just ended of basketball wise. I had to do that too because it was getting on my nerves
did
right
you
there.
see how Jack that I saw because of the clips online. You saw how Jackie Chris
She punched her daughter. I was
bopped
like,
her
oh
upside
my
the head.
goodness.
Oh my gosh. But
Yeah,
anyways,
but Monique is coming back as a friend, sir, not a full time one, as a friend. But yeah, anybody have any questions for Issa before we about to wrap up right now? Because I know she has other things going on, but
we busy.
she she busy making all that, trying to make all that money.
Oh, because you know we love a good bag.
We love a good bag.
We love a
I
good
know
bag.
what you mean on that one
The
right
one
there.
thing we won't miss is the
You won't miss the bag. We understand that. You won't miss that bag. Mm.
bag. Let's see
If,
for new
uh,
listeners. Ooh,
so,
for new listeners, for
good question.
sure, I'm gonna give you a set that you can get into. For if it's an English speaking listener to start, I would start with Take It Slow and then head on over to No Grave for more of that tempo vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Then you could go into Volver because you get more of that Spanglish vibe. And then to go fully Latin, you could go into Pa Mi that came out this past Tuesday. So that's a
Mm-hmm.
good set list of four. But
Which
you
is a
take
great video, you guys, which is doing very well. So y'all check out her channel.
so we could start with Take a Slow, No Grave, Volver, and Pa Mi.
Anybody else have any last questions they have? Because it's gonna be your last chance, y'all.
Ah,
Oh, they are going ham in the comments.
yes, yes, that's a good set to
That's
progressively.
a good thing right there. Because I was gonna, no, that was a good thing. Lawrence and I, you and I are gonna talk later, so I'll tell you some stuff that Issa and I be talking about privately about songs.
Okay, I think everybody's okay.
I think
It,
everybody's good. So why don't you just wrap up and let everybody know where they can
yeah.
follow you at and everything?
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for having me at the KTookes spot. Okay. My new single, "Pa Me," is out right now, and you can also listen to Volver, which is also out right now. My Eros EP is coming out soon. Another single is also coming out soon. New music videos are out. Live shows coming up as well in Florida, Atlanta, in the Northeast. So stay tuned in for all of the content, the videos, other interviews at the K2 spot. And I'm just so grateful for you having me and just
Of
really
course.
being locked in with me. I
Of
appreciate it.
course. Because this is episode 989 right here.
Wow. Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's podcasts that don't even make it to 100 episodes that are syndicated. And
This
you're
because this is from everything you
okay.
remember from before I even started doing interviews. So this is 989
Yeah.
videos right here, you guys. But Issa, thank you so much for coming on the
Thank
show. And when
you.
you're ready to come back out with some other stuff, you hit your boy up.
I got you. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
All right.
Peace
Bye, you
and
guys.
peace. Bye.